Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back for into the Train Sim World 3 driving routes, and today we are going to be doing a service from London Victoria to Reigate quite early on in the morning. It's about 5:30 AM, so not realistic because I wouldn't even be up at this time, and we're going to be doing it in a class 377. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. London Victoria to Reigate. That was actually suggested by a fan of the channel, so thank you for suggesting it, and we will do it today. So we actually do need to uncouple vehicles. I would really prefer it to actually, let me actually make sure that my sound is turned on because it wasn't, but I wish it was as actually coupling onto a onto some trains, and as you can see, we are actually doing it in a Southwest Trains livery that was made by Rebecca Jones. So thank you so much, Rebecca Jones, for making this livery. And we are going to take this train down to Reigate. So it looks like we've already coupled up with a first class Southeastern class 707, and we do need to go ahead and, as I said, unfortunately, uncouple with the train. So let's go ahead and press the uncouple. And then, as you saw that, like, jump up slightly. That means that we have successfully uncoupled with that train. So let's go ahead and close those two doors. There we go. And we'll go ahead and close the train door. So that's ready to go. There is a train leaving over there. I think it's... I don't even know what train that is. Oh, it's a train coming in. Oh, wait, no, it's a... Oh, it's a 465 going. Okay. So it looks like we need to stop here. Oh, we just need to pull forward a little bit. Okay, we can do that. Might as well just leave the door open for that, if I'm going to be completely honest. We aren't going too far. So we'll just stop it. Just stop it right here. There we go. Hello? Is this not wanting to... That was so weird. Right, we'll all release those doors so we get the doors open. Let's just quickly check that we have uncoupled the trains just to make sure, which we have indeed. Yep, look at that. Nice separation. So it means that we are not now using another train. So I think that this means that this train should go a bit quicker, but I'm not too sure. So as I said, this is suggested by someone. I can't exactly remember who it was because I didn't write down their name. I just wrote it down on a notepad. So yeah, whoever it was, thank you for suggesting the route. As I had a look at the timetable, and it seems to be a pretty decent route. We're going to be stopping at Clapham Junction, East Croydon. Oh god, that's just gone real quick. Purley, Colston, Marestham, Redhill, and then finally Reigate. So I thought it was a pretty decent route, so we're going to go ahead and do that today. So it seems like we do have a green signal up ahead, so when we hit the departure time we can go. So let's get ready to close the doors, as I am learning on, you know, each cab where the closed doors and things like that is. So let's go ahead and close the doors. Everything else is set up, so let's get going. So next up will be Clapham Junction in 2.3 miles. So let's go up. Slightly speeding. And as you can see, it's still dark outside, but it's kind of like that mid-morning, you know, sort of lighting. You know, the sun's slowly coming up over there, even though we are in autumn and not really realistic. It will still be dark at 5 AM. But I guess a little bit. It probably won't be too dark, but you know what I mean. It won't be this light. Well, I don't know, actually. Maybe it would be. Maybe it would be. You know, the city lights are still on, so I guess so. Anyway, we have a 40 there, and we do have a 45 coming up soon as well. So hopefully, anytime soon, we can get the power down. There we go. Some weird noises going on at the moment. Oh, we've got that like butterfly noise again, have we? Oh, great. Is that an Airlink? Yeah, that's an Airlink livery there. That's pretty cool. Right, we will shut off our power or coast it. Don't need to worry about stopping for a while still, so we will continue going. To follow up on the last oh my god, I just got some serious lag there. Following up from the previous Train Sim World video that I did 2 days ago, when I said I was testing around with equalizers, I did change the equalizer a little bit. So when I actually recorded that video, I found a bit of a better one, and I did send the sample to someone, and they said that it was better, but it wasn't really noticeable to the equalizer that I already had. As the equalizer that I was using before was a preset on the Logitech hub, but the equalizer that I modified was one that I made from, well, I actually made it in Audition, in Adobe Audition, because obviously when I have the Adobe Creative Cloud thing, I have access to, well, at least the subscription I have, I get access to all the programs. So I actually used it in Adobe Audition. I looked up a video and kind of, you know, took what they were doing and tried to apply it to myself. So I did that, and I found an okay, I guess, couple of settings for me. So I copied those into Premiere because Premiere didn't have the equalizer, well, first that I saw that was on Audition, until I actually looked around a bit more and then found, oh wait, it's literally a preset. Or, you know, like actually an effect that I could just drag and drop on and then just modify the settings to what it was. So I managed to do all of that. And yeah, so I think because they said that this equalizer is a bit better, I'll use this one for future videos. And I guess if it's not insanely noticeable, then I might just use the pre-installed one from the Logitech hub when I'm streaming. So, you know, instead of trying to match the equalizer that was on or that I'm using right now onto OBS, it'll just be easier to you know, use the pre-installed one. So let's go ahead and stop at Clapham Junction. There we go. Suppose while we're here, we'll get a quick thumbnail. Guess that could be a nice thumbnail. We've got some negative space there to use if we should need it. What's that down there? Cab light. Oh, that's where the cab light is. Didn't even know that. Right. Oh, we're actually a little bit early. Let's go ahead and run across the platform then. And let's just see what we have. I don't think there'll be much here. Plus, I think we've probably done all that we can here. I'm not too sure. We will have a quick look though. If there's a route map that's fixed, then I'm calling it that we've already done this station. And I think this is something that we did have to add. So I think we have already done this station. I will just have a quick look on this side. Yeah, I think, well, there's nothing that easily stood out that I haven't fixed yet, so chances are I probably have already fixed up this platform. We'll head back to our cab now. Right, we'll get ready to close the doors and depart to our next station, which will be East Croydon. And there we go. Close the doors. And off we go. In about 7 miles. We're going to be going for some time then. Well, we will get back up to speed then. Supposed to be there at nearing 6 AM. We should finish all of this at about 6:30 in the morning. So this route's about an hour long, so a decent length route. Not too bad. I think it's actually like 40 minutes I saw on the actual like scenario thing. I didn't know what time to do it. I decided to do it in like a mid-morning type route, like as it is like right now, like driving through the sunrise, you know what I mean? Pretty scenic. I thought we could do that. When I say scenic, you know what I mean? You know, like watch the sunrise, you know, come up and everything like that. Which reminds me, I should probably put the headlights on night running. I always forget about the headlights. Right, we've got a 70 now, so let's speed up. There are loads of trains now that are on the, you know, southwest thing now. I'm actually quite enjoying driving in the dark, if I'm going to be honest. Not too bad. I know it probably doesn't, you know, probably make great videos or anything, but it's quite, you know, I don't know why, just driving in the night just has a bit of like a different feel to than driving in the, you know, day. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, 4.5 miles away from East Croydon now, so we will be there very shortly, I think. Starting to go down an incline, so we'll coast it. Plus our speed indicator thing there. I'm, you know, almost constantly looking at this, like when speeding up, to try and get it in the middle there, so then, you know, this kind of like stays the speed. Bit of bouncing. Another reason why I think I chose the Southwest livery is because Reigate is in, I think it's Surrey. So I guess it kind of makes sense a little bit. I don't really know. But another reason as well is I literally just typed in, you know, in the Creators Club, Class 377 livery or just Class 377. And just looking at some different liveries there were, because even though, yes, you know, there's the standard southeastern one, and I know that, you know, the Gatwick Express, you know, train has, you know, like an Airlink livery or something like that. Even though I seem to remember, I think I did download like some liveries for the 377, so I don't know where they've gone, or I probably didn't. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to see, you know, a livery for the 377, so it wasn't, you know, just the standalone livery. Plus, I haven't done, you know, a special livery for, well, I say that, the last train sim was a liveried train. You know, we did the West Midlands thing, I think. So we've done LNER, which I consider to be East Midlands, because I think it was East Midlands, but then changed to LNER. We've done West Midlands, South West Midlands, whatever, and or just South Midlands, I have no idea. And then we're going to be doing well, we're not going to be doing I don't know if there's like a Northwest or North Midlands. If there were to be one, then I would assume that it would be up in Scotland. We are chasing down another 377, so we've got a battle of the 377s, and I am blasting through. Oops. Didn't realise. Yeah, they're going to be stopping there. Plus, we would have, you know, we would have overtaken pretty quickly anyway. Because, oh, even more speed change. Oh my god. But another reason we would have beaten them is because we are not hauling, you know, like another locomotive on the back. You know, we uncoupled that at the start. I don't know what happens to that train now. I guess it goes on a different route. Right, East Croydon station next, so we will just let it coast, or I'll apply a bit of braking. I don't want to start braking too early because, yeah, it seems like this train does slow down pretty quickly. And yeah, I don't really want to come in too quick or come in too slow. You know, I kind of want to, you know, judge when the actual right place to start actually braking is. But that's a bit tricky with these stations. You know, these stations are pretty long as well. There we go. Do we risk getting a better photo now that we've turned the headlights on? Nah, I don't think so. Oh wow, East Croydon looks quite cool. What can I look there? Looks quite cool. Yeah, this is supposed to be based off Leighton City, I think. Obviously in SCR, not like Leighton Stepford Road, it's a little bit different, I think. Yeah. I can tell because of these ramps, first of all. That, you know, bridge kind of gives it away. I guess the station layout, again, gives it. But the main thing that stood out for me to tell that it was Leighton City was mainly this ramp plus these bricks. Yes. The bricks helped me identify that this station, East Croydon is based off, Leighton City is based off East Croydon. Yeah, cool station. I didn't actually know if I could, like, it didn't occur to me. And then obviously I looked at the station, looked at this and thought, hold on, this is an SCR station. This is Leighton City. I knew Leighton City was based off a real life station. I just couldn't remember which one it was. And then as soon as I looked at this, I was just like, oh, that's what it was. There's a National Rail logo up there as well. Why are we doing some sightseeing? I need to get back in the train. I mean, we are a little bit early, you know, we're not really too tight, but might as well get ready. Sun still hasn't come up yet. I don't actually know when the sun is supposed to arise. I mean, it is the 10th of October. I did set the date to being that. I don't know if autumn weather is a thing because, again, I think some of the trees even, you know, still have, you know, leaves on them. Yeah, over there, you know, all of the leaves are supposed to be falling off the trees by now. I think I even tried to do this route at like, I think it was like 7 or like 6:30 and it was light. And I'm just like, well, or more light than it's supposed to be. And I was just like, that's not real life. It'll be light, but it wouldn't be like insanely light. And I kind of, you know, picked this journey at this time so then we could kind of have like the sunrise, you know, sort of like journey. So, you know, like we set off when it's still a little bit dark. And then by the time, you know, we get to Reigate or Reigate, I don't know however you pronounce it, it should be pretty much daytime. But as it stands, it looks like it's still nighttime, so... Well, actually, the sun's starting to come up slightly now, so it should be okay. Anyway, purely, or however you say it, station coming up in 2 miles. The lights are still bright, but I am seeing a bit of the sun coming up. If we just have a look over there, yeah, you can see the sun just, things like there. That's the moon. So this side should be incredibly dark. Only this side should be light. I'm on the right thing, yeah. Right, we can actually speed up slightly a bit more. Did that just say driving significantly over the speed limit when we were literally under the speed limit? Ah, this game. In all honesty, when, you know, I do routes and stuff, I really don't care about the action points. I try and, you know, get the most action points that I can, but, you know, most of the time I'm just doing the route because I want to do the route, you know, like it's entertaining, but, you know, I don't really care about the action points, but, you know, getting a good score is part of it, I guess. But I'm really not bothered about it at all. Like, if I get like a, you know, bronze medal on this, I wouldn't be disappointed at all. Right, let's start slowing it down a bit now. I think that's the sensible option. It's gone really dark now. What's gone on here? It's literally like nighttime now. Where's the light gone? Oh, hell. That's why. Shadows. Okay, we'll start braking now. That should be a decent stop. Apply a bit of brake too, just to get us there. They're actually a platform, eh? Yeah. I think they need to add, you know, in some like lights here. See, you know, the lights really show you there, but yeah, the hill in the trees is kind of blocking out all of the lights. It isn't even like, you know, the sun's coming up anymore. We can't even see the moon. And it's 6 AM. Bit of perfume there. On the other side over there. That's the normal livery. Where are these lights coming from? Is it these? Really making the blue shine. Look at that. We'll quickly have a look about repairing the station as well a little bit. Again, we probably won't do a whole lot. Oh, there's a train here. I didn't even realize. Another 377. Looks like they're going to London Victoria. They're going that way. We're going out. Yeah, there was an earlier service from Reigate to London Victoria, but I decided to do, you know, London Vic to Reigate, which was the order that they actually suggested as well. They didn't suggest, you know, going other way. We would start at the busier station and then go to the less busier station, which I guess means that we probably won't have many passengers on this train, but it's still good. I just feel like it probably would have been a bit busier going to London Victoria because, well, I mean, if you think about it realistically, everyone would be getting up at like 6 AM to get to work and stuff like that. And, you know, some people work in London, so they probably would get the train from wherever they live to London Victoria. Are those two trains going to couple together? I think they are, you know. I want to see that happening. But I've got places they've got to be. Well, it's either that or both of those trains are going to crash. Come on, I want to try and look at it for as long as I can. I don't really think I can see much now. That's a bit unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen that, you know. But it is what it is. So we've got 4 stations, I think, remaining. 1, 2, oh no, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got 4 stations remaining. Or 3 and then the last station. So we've nearly finished the route. I think we're over halfway. But these are the type of, you know, like length jobs I want, you know, when I'm doing, you know, a fairly long journey. You know, a few stations in the middle. Not too many. And not a lot. Just about enough stations. Right, again, I think the sensible option now would be to start braking a little bit. Why is it still so dark? The sun was coming up literally like a few minutes ago. Why is it not, you know, why is it stopped? Why is it not rising? That's a bit of a interesting stop. We literally stopped at the start of the platform. I thought we would go to at least the end. It's a banked platform as well. So you do have to get on the train quite weirdly. Here's first class. Wanted to have your breakfast. Look outside. Might cost you a bit of money, but you've got it there. I think this is probably the only first class compartment on this train. I don't think there's another one. But, you know, I don't think they have it on the other end. I think we've only got one, you know, like table in first class. Oh no, it is on the other end. Okay, never mind. Wait, you can actually sit sideways? Hello. Why would you want to sit there? That just seems a bit weird for me, that. Okay, 3.6 miles. We've got that station. I don't know how to pronounce some of these stations. My goodness. Well, most of these stations, you know, I don't know how to think. I think that is Redhill. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. East Croydon. I knew that one. Clapham Junction, sort of. But yeah. Honestly, I really wish we didn't uncouple the vehicles, you know. If we started off with four, you know, with four trains, and then we went to couple on to a couple of trains, I would like that too. I'd rather do, you know, that service rather than, you know, going back. There's really not that much light out there, is there? The cab light really doesn't add like a lot of lighting either. Look at that. This is it on. That's it off. There's really not that much lighting. What I mean, in the cab, you know, there is quite a bit of light. Don't know why there is this much light. Well, where's the light coming from? It's like glitching through there or something. Why do I feel like it's gotten darker? It hasn't gotten lighter at all. It feels way much darker than it did when we started. Right, I'm gonna let this go to 85, even though there's an 80 coming up, but I think we'll start slowing down for that station before we even get to the 80. So let's get to the max speed we can. Still slowly going up. Where do we start braking? Oh, it's actually 90. We'll start braking at 0.8. There we go. We'll knock on the 1% braking. Oh, there we go. It's a bit brighter now. It was. I think I might have misjudged that brake massively. We'll overshoot. It'll happen. All of the doors are on the platform, I guess. Oh my god, you have to leap to get onto the train, you know, whoop. You'd have to jump that. How do you expect to... I don't even know. Why is that flashing? I don't know. I can hear some aeroplanes, so I think we're probably near Gatwick. I leaped that. I did the splits over the platform. I don't know why that's flashing. Why is it flashing? Did I contact the signaler about that? I don't know why it's flashing. Don't know whether to be concerned about that or not. I mean, the signaler has given us the okay to go, so we can't, you know, it's not like a fault in the signals. I just wanted to contact the signaler just in case. But if that was the real thing, I would have said, mate, signal whatever the code is, because I think I would have been able to see it from here. Is flashing. Do you know what's going on with that? Anyway, we should be good to close the doors and get going soon. Yeah, that was the first time I think I've ever had to apply the emergency brake in this game. Yeah, a bit too quick. We don't need to be going that fast, or we don't need to leave the braking till the very last moment. If we did brake to probably from 0.8, then we might have been alright. But braking at 1 and then leaving it until the very last moment to then whack up the, you know, to then whack on the brakes even more probably wasn't the smartest idea I've ever done. But we live and learn. Flashing here too, but that's a single. It's a single on the next one as well. I don't know why the signals are flashing. This one is... Yeah, this one isn't flashing. This one's... It's consistent. Right, we'll start braking now. I think our speed's pretty good. we just hold 1% braking, then we should have a pretty smooth stop. That's a pretty decent stop, I think. The start marker was like here, I think, which would have been a little bit overshot, but yeah. At least you don't have to do the splits to get onto this one. Even though I think it is still slightly banked. Not by a whole lot, but at least you don't have to do the splits to get on here. Oh, route map. Hey, or a poster. While we're here, I guess we can fix up the other stuff. We do need to be back on the train in 2 minutes, so let's not wander off too much. I thought that was going to be one, if we're going to be honest.
Between the train and the platform.
I know. Yeah, not really any worth going all the way down there. I suppose we could quickly go on to the... I did not even realise there were some newspaper things there. I completely missed that. Yeah, we could probably go on to the other platforms, but by going over the tracks, which isn't the most realistic thing in the world, but we could do if we wanted to. And if we are going, you know, off realism, then I wouldn't even be playing this game, because I don't think I'm too qualified in order to drive a train, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Right, we'll get ready to close the doors and then continue onto the final station of this route. I think it might be quite a while away though. That buffer there, you can actually terminate here. Right, a couple of seconds and we'll close the doors. Right, where is the next station? 1.7 actually, so not too bad, although it is a 15 though. Just clocked that. Don't say it's 50 mile an hour all the way there, because that will be annoying. It's giving us 4 minutes to get over there. We do actually have a 70 soon. Yeah, it might just be because of the points. Very clattery going over there. I've got a 30 here. Yeah, we need to wait for the entire train to get past it. There we go. And we have that 70 again. So once again, we'll hold it in at 30. And then before you know it, we'll be able to blast off to 70. And then there's a 19 2.1 miles, but that's after Reigate, so it probably wouldn't be the smartest idea to start speeding up fully. And I have a feeling it's going to be a red light at the end of Reigate, so we do not want to overshoot it at all. I pressed Q and it didn't register the first time. Okay, under a mile. Actually, we should probably start braking, if I'm going to be honest. I do not want to overskip it, as I said. Maybe let it coast a little bit. Where's the sun gone? I said, I feel like it's even darker than when we started. There is indeed a red signal at the end of this platform, so we do not want to mess about. Bit of a weird station to terminate at, if I'm going to be completely honest. Why would you want to terminate here? Oh, we'll go ahead and open the doors. I mean, it's clear skies, but it's just too dark.
Safety announcement. It is not permitted to cycle, skateboard, or rollerblade within the station building.
This is the train. We just did that journey in. I kind of like this livery. It's actually pretty cool. Well, there we go. The best stop it. That was where we had to apply the emergency brake. Best stopping accuracy is East Croydon. We were 1.9 off. Yeah, we're not getting in the 0 yards now. I don't know what's going on with that. But there we go. That is everything like that. A bit of speeding here, a little bit. Where else? Maybe a little bit here, but yeah, here as well. We started slowing down and then it went back up. So, but yeah, gold medal. So we got a gold medal, which is good. Level 34 overall, level 8 on the London commuter DLC, and also level 9 driving the 377. Time taken 47 minutes. We've driven a total of 22.5 miles and we've walked 1.3 miles as well. But that is going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to drop a like on it if you did enjoy it, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.